Now, hello everyone, it's Karina here. Welcome to Share Your Story with Confidence's online free monthly workshop, and I'm happy to see you all. As usual, I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself briefly. I'm going to ask you for your name, the room that you are in, and something about poetry. You know something about poetry, you don't know about poetry, a poem you read, a poem you'd like to read. So I'm going to write a name in the chat to begin.
Hi, my name is Talita. I am in my bedroom improvising. And I used to read and write poetry when I was a teenager. Now I would like to read more poetry, and maybe in the future I can write more as well.
Cool. Thank you so much. Next.
Hi, my name is Fernanda. I am in the living room. And I don't read a lot of poetry. I have read more in the past, but I have also written a lot in the past, the recent past, and I would like to try again.
Got it. Thank you, Fernanda. Next.
Hi everybody, my name is Wendy. I'm in my living room and I don't know much about poetry, but I would like to learn more about it.
Thank you, Wendy. Oops.
Hi everyone, I'm Carol. I am in my bedroom, I guess. So I used to read a lot of poetry. I've been trying to get back to it. I've been trying to write, but it's been really tough.
Okay, you're going to have a chance to write today. And finally, oh, William, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so I was asking everyone just to say their name, the room they are in, and to say something about poetry.
My name, William Fisher. I'm in a bedroom
Okay.
in the house where I'm working at present. Poetry, gosh. I think it's my greatest pleasure in life. Apart from being alive, that is.
Wow, that's really good to know, and I'm so glad that you are joining us today. So without further ado, well, I'm Karina, and I'm in my kitchen, and it's just full of so much stuff behind me, and I belong to a poetry group. I like the challenge of writing poetry. And yeah, I also want to write more and explore what I can do through poems, through writing poems. So the first activity, we or you are going to be writing a poem for a sultan. as a group, you'll be writing a poem for a sultan. So I've actually set everything up on a Jamboard. Let's see if this is going to work. And to make my life simple, I've just put all the instructions there. But I would like you to discuss together first what sort of poem a sultan might like to hear. Then I want you to choose a word that's on this Jamboard. I'll share it with you later. And write a line for a poem to please a sultan. I can see Carol is getting very excited there. And when you have your sentence or sentences, to arrange them in the best order so that you can perform to, well, an audience of one, because that's going to be me. So before I give you the Jamboard link, I'm just going to put the instructions like for the first part of that. And I'm going to turn off my video and I'm going to turn off my mic and I'm going to let you discuss for a few minutes. Okay, guys? So please let Charlene know because she's just arrived and I'll be back in 3 minutes.
Hey, Charlene.
Hi. Hi everyone. What's happening?
We have to discuss what sort of poem is needed for a sultan and what important or what important and powerful people like to hear.
Sorry, what type of poem is required for what? Sorry?
For a sultan.
Okay.
Everyday stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I would say they like to hear nice things about them, probably, or about their place.
Yeah. Nice compliments, but I don't know if I will be able to write that, you know.
Exactly.
We could try to be a little creative and maybe instead of just please him with the things he wants to hear, maybe connect his reality to the outer world. Maybe something like, oh, there are wonderful things in the world, not only in your place, and to be subtle, but also show him like some diversity around him.
Yeah.
Yes. It is difficult not knowing the place as well. And like comparisons, maybe, I don't know. I can only think of Aladdin.
Some abstract language that he wouldn't know, that we're really not discouraging him to look at himself and at his own.
Yeah, maybe talk about the people as well.
Charlene is very good at writing. Maybe she's got some ideas.
Well, a sultan, I suppose they like to be serenaded, so pretty much what you said. So I think that if you sing their praises in a poem or any piece of writing, they'd like that. I don't know, that perhaps it depends on the purpose of the poetry that, or whatever piece of writing that you're doing for the sultan. You know, if they commission you to write a poem about their great victories, then I suppose that's what you'd write. It just depends on what they want.
Well, a sultan is a kind of perfect target because he's a person of power who presumably can have anything he wants. You'll probably have a big harem. He'll have lots of treasure. He will probably be a person of quite some charisma and some force in his own right to be a sultan. And he's kind of setting himself up, isn't he? Because what do you do when you have all those advantages? Your fall is huge and precipitous and devastating. And so
Now I like it.
Sorry?
Now I'm beginning to like it.
The Sultan is in
Yeah.
a great position to be humiliated and to learn through his
Yes.
humiliations.
Interesting. Wow, interesting discussion. A man of force to be reckoned with, who might be taken down. Okay, I'm not going to say any more, but I've shared the link to the Jamboard. I hope that you can access it and open it. If you can, give me a thumbs up.
It's requiring access.
Really? Hold on, let me try again. I thought I was sharing with you.
When you go on sharing, there is an authorization for editing or only seeing.
Oh,
maybe that there you can
do that.
change.
It says editors can change permissions and share. Viewers and commenters see the option to download, print, and copy. I think you should have it. So I copied it again, but oh no, sorry, that's restricted. I've got it now. Sorry, I'm updating it. That's my fault. Right, this should be the one. This should be the one. Apologies. Is that different? No,
it's working now.
Open now. Yes, sorry, I didn't click the right the right permissions. Okay, I've got 3 boards there. Please don't go on to number 2 and number 3. Stay on number 1 if you can. So you have some ideas about this Sultan, and now you have some words in red.
Where can I find the board? Sorry.
Okay, so when you go to the chat,
yep,
and click on the link there, and when you open it, there should be a board, like a whiteboard.
Okay, poetry for a Sultan.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've got the instructions there. So in your group, please choose one word from the list and write a line, a sentence to please your Sultan. You might want to write 2, discuss amongst yourselves. Then I would like you to put your lines in the best order and practice if you wish. I'm going to give you a time limit, 8 minutes before the performance begins. Okay. Any questions?
Yeah, apparently I can only see, I can edit.
All right, hold on.
I don't know if other people are having this.
Yeah, it says view only.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
It always happens to me, Karina. Don't worry. I don't know what happens with Jamboard.
So it says anyone can view. Okay, let me click the settings. You should. So you can't. Editors can change permissions and share. Okay. All right. So I'm not sure, and I'm going to figure it out. But
I think Karina, if you click on the down arrow where it says view only, you should be able to change it there to edit.
Right, hold on.
So when you go onto the Jamboard, where it says view only, if you click on that, it should allow you to change it to editor on there.
I don't have that. I have rename, download, save as image, remove, make a copy, get help. I've got my option is share with people and groups.
Oh.
Yeah, so I see something different.
Are you clicking on the right or the left side?
Right.
So on the, okay. Wow, that's funny.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not, I'm new to Jamboard. All right.
Let me just try to help you here very
More
quickly.
actions, yeah. So my suggestion though, even though I would like you to write on the Jamboard, is that you might have to write in your notebook and read your sentence or sentences aloud and then decide your order. And in the meantime, I'll try and figure it out.
Karina,
Yeah.
when you click share, there's going to open a window, and then there is oh my gosh, I forgot the name.
I just put a new link. I think you guys can edit now. Let's see.
Let's see. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to turn off my video, 7 minutes. But if you do need anything, just let me know. I'm going to turn off my mic too, but you're welcome to speak to each other.
Okay. Are we supposed to each choose one or to do one at a time? I didn't get that.
I guess it's up for us to decide.
You can decide, yeah. So my suggestion was to choose, you can decide amongst yourselves which word you're going to use, and then write your sentence related to that word. And it could be 2 sentences if you wish.
Mm-hmm. I think that if we were thinking about a play of words, maybe treasure is a good one because it can be subjective.
So each of us get a different word to write a line, and then we arrange all the lines. Is that it?
I don't know.
I guess so.
Yeah, this is what I understood.
Okay.
Yes, Karina said yes.
All right.
Okay. That's hard. I like the taste, but I don't know what I can do with that.
So are we just going to each choose a word of our own, or are we just going to go around the group and say, you have this word, you have this word? How are we going to do it?
Yeah. Well, each one of us pick a word, so we don't we pick different words.
All right.
It's like a collab writing.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of treasure. I don't know if anybody already has something, and then I'll choose another. No?
I'll just put it here. We can put it here, right? On Jamboard.
Does anybody want taste?
You can pick that one.
Okay.
I think I'll get Wendy, right?
Yeah.
think I'll get embrace.
Should we write the sentences already? If we have,
I
or
think so.
wait?
I think so.
Okay, so I'm going to replace it in here. No, I'm gonna put it somewhere else because I don't know if the size.
I think we can write on our notebook.
Mm-hmm.
Charlene, William, have you decided on which words you're gonna pick? Carol.
Sorry, when I'm on the iPad, so when I'm in Jamboard, I can't unmute myself. I was thinking perhaps golden or distinctive. I like golden more, I think.
You can pick both if you want.
No, it's fine. I'll just have golden.
Oh gosh.
Fernanda, how do I write on Jamboard? I've never used it before.
You can. Do you see there is a menu of options on the left? There is a almost the last one. There is a T inside of a frame. It's the
Oh yes, okay.
text. Yes,
Yes.
there.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. You're welcome.
Okay, how's everyone going?
Okay.
I'm afraid I haven't understood at all what's going on. I just don't understand what we're doing. Are we all writing a poem, the same poem together, or
Yes.
what do we? I can't find where we're writing it.
Well, you can write it on the Jamboard, or you can write it your line in your notebook.
Did you open the Jamboard, William? The
Yeah, I
link?
got the Jamboard open.
So you can use the P inside
I-
the frame on the left to write.
Leave the what? The what? Sorry.
There's a menu on your left, right next to the board, and there is a T. If you click
T?
there, yes. If you click on the T, you can then write something on the board.
I don't see it.
There's a vertical menu on the left of the board. Can you
On the
see it?
left.
Yes. There is a right next to the picture, to where the picture is right now.
Delightful golden. Yeah, I see the menu. The words.
No. A menu of icons on the left. It's not on the board. It's on the left of the board.
Maybe William got
I
the
have
previous
nothing
link.
on the left. I have a empty space.
Okay, so you need to click this last link here on the chat that Alita sent us.
So we are having some
Technical.
hiccups, and that's my fault. Because I said, okay,
Right.
everybody, here's Jamboard. Use it.
I had the same problem when I had a group of students and they were telling me, one of my students did what I did. He created a new one and shared the link. I was like, oh, thank you. I was lost. And that's, I think, more common than we think it is.
Yes, but more important is to write your sentence and then share the sentence as opposed to writing on the board. The writing on the board is an extra. What I'm going to suggest is, if everybody has written a sentence or sentences, what we can do is read them aloud, listen to them, and think about what order we might want to put them in. That's my suggestion. Before we begin that, Giulietta, hello? Somebody new here? Okay. Anyway, hello to Giulietta. So yeah, my suggestion is everybody read a sentence. Maybe I'm going to call your name. You can read it aloud, and we're going to try to store that in our short-term memory to help us organize this poem. I'm going to just do it in the order of this, how I see you on my screen. Talita?
Embrace who you really are.
Fernanda?
For the treasure, the hearts I seek.
Wendy?
O Sultan, taste the sweet lips of mine.
Carol?
Blood for diamonds there shall be. Sorry.
William?
I haven't got the hang of this at all. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I've got 3 verses of something that seems to have nothing to do with what you're doing.
Okay. Well, hold on, William. Let me just ask Charlene to read her sentence, and I'll come back to you. Charlene?
Yeah.
Golden shadows played across his mind.
Ooh.
Okay. Let me see if all of those sentences on the board. Yes.
Karina, I cannot access the board and Zoom at the same time. Just letting you know, because I'm on my tablet. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So okay. This is a tricky one. I'm going to share my screen. This might be the easiest thing. So here I am looking at your sentences. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That seems to be correct because William has written 3 verses for us that he's going to read shortly. Any comments about the order? Can we rearrange this order?
Shouldn't we hear his first? I don't know, maybe we can mix.
Yeah.
Okay, because William, please go ahead.
I'm sorry, I can't find this bloody board anywhere.
Oh, it's okay. We're not going to. I'm going to stop sharing as you read.
There once was a famous sultan, as brave as any lion. He went to war with his neighbors, was victorious every time. His palace was full of treasure, his cellars were full of wine. His wit could take the measure of the wisest of the wise. One night he awoke from a nightmare. First Minister, he shouts, last night I dreamed that I stood bare. From my palace was I cast out. That's all I've got so far.
I can see how we can incorporate what we have on the board as the continuation of the dream.
Okay. So in the same order, that the sentences appear on the board, or?
I think it can begin with Charlene. Golden shadows played across his mind.
Yeah.
Sense to bridge.
So where can I see these sentences?
If you click on the link from the chat that Talita just sent.
My suggestion is, this has gone a little bit crazy, this one, that you don't need to click on the link, William, because we're going to, the people who wrote those sentences will read them out and you'll be able to hear them.
I've got it.
Have you got it?
Yep.
Okay. So I think the proposal is William has his 3 verses and we're going to add on these sentences on the Jamboard to complete the poem. And the first sentence is going to be Charlene's, and then? Any suggestions?
I think Paul Sultan, Taste the Sweet Lips of Mine, perhaps.
Okay.
And then Embrace Who You Really Are. For the treasure the hearts I seek, but for diamonds there shall be. I don't know, it makes it sounds okay.
Yeah? Okay. So we're going to attempt a collaborative reading. William, I'm going to ask you to read your poem again. And then I will ask the others to read their sentences in the order that we just agreed. Let's see how it sounds. William.
There once was a famous sultan, as brave as any lion. He went to war with his neighbors, was victorious every time. His palace was full of treasure, his cellars were full of wine. His wit could take the measure of the wisest of the wise. One night he awoke from a nightmare. First Minister, he shouts, last night I dreamed that I stood bare. From my palace was I cast out. O Sultan, taste the sweet lips of mine. Embrace who you really are. For the treasure the heart's eyes seek, blood for diamonds there shall be.
Oh, that sounds good.
Was that all?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I've
There,
got
there's
here.
the shadows just,
Oh, there's another set.
yes.
Ah.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's continue. Charlene?
Golden shadows played across his memory.
O Sultan, taste the sweet lips of mine.
Embrace who you really are.
For the treasure the hearts I seek.
Blood for diamonds there shall be.
Okay. it was a journey, but we made it. This is what happens when we mix tech and poetry. Okay, so to make life simple, I'm going to now move everything to the chat.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to say goodbye to the Jamboard. We're just going to keep our eyes on the chat. So moving from the group, we're going to now work in pairs. And if Giulietta is here, then I will work with her. And we're going to think about abstract versus concrete. So in your pairs, I want one to write down 4 objects and the other 4 emotions. Then you're going to match them up and you're going to write some sentences. And together you will create a poem. So let me just copy the instructions for you from the Jamboard. Oops, let's see, is it going to work? Oh, it doesn't want to work for me. Ah, okay, because Talita.
Done.
Okay.
I was already copying when you.
I know, because I wanted to add to it, but anyway, that's why I couldn't. Yeah, I was trying to enter it, but it doesn't matter. So the instructions are now copied into the chat. I'm going to create a breakout room. You're going to be matched with a partner, and I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes. So let me assign you.
Sorry, just a reminder, Karina, that when we get into our breakout rooms, we're not going to be able to access this chat.
Good point.
But sometimes we do, I don't know.
Yes, no, if it's copied here now, you will be able to see that.
Nope, no. I have, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. You
Oh.
then have to, when we get into the breakout room, you then have to send a broadcast.
All right, I'll send a broadcast. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay, add a room, assign. Okay, add a room, assign. Okay, I'm opening all rooms. So click join the room. Hello, Giulietta, are you there? Hello, Giulietta? Okay. Oh, yes, but I can hear clearly, or yes, but I can't hear clearly. I'm confused by the but. You can't. Do you want to exit and come back? Okay, see you shortly.
We really enjoyed this.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Just what's interesting is as I've spoken to each pair, everyone's doing something different. So I'm like, okay. But of course, there's no right and wrong. I've written some instructions and interpret them as you will. Okay, everyone, welcome back. I hope that you were able to write a few sentences, and I'm going to invite you to read. You're not obliged to read. If you want to pass, just say pass. I don't know if you've written together. Yes, and are you going to perform together or separately? I'm talking to Charlene and Carol here. Please unmute yourselves. Yes.
Carolina, would you like us to read bits or?
I mean, yes, or I don't know, if you feel like reading, please do, because I've got an allergy going on here.
Okay, that's fine. I'll read it then. I did write it out. Okay, so we chose the words ocean, taste buds, heart, and tears, and our emotions were delightful, inspiring, free, and ancient. Then we paired them up with each other and we did free tears, inspiring heart, delightful taste buds, and ancient ocean. And then when we write our sentences, we tried to link them so that it formed kind of like a poem. And so this is what we came up with. I am happy that tears are free. It is the only thing that is. The ancient ocean is made up of tears shed by people with inspiring hearts. If fish had taste buds, they would be delighted to share in the feast of emotions.
Ah. Or as they do in the poetry world. Excellent. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Talita, Wendy, I know you had maybe you did something a little different with those words. Do you want to tell us about that?
Talita, you're welcome to go ahead.
Oh, I can say the words and you can read the poem. So we picked already the words connected to the feelings. So it was clouds and freedom, tree and confidence, wooden desk and reliable, and pot and love.
Thank you.
Wendy, would you like to read?
So I only managed to write the 2 sentences and then we had to come back to the main room. So maybe Talita would have completed her last one.
No, I put it here on the chat. Did you see it?
Okay, hold on, sorry. Oh, there we are. Thank you, Talita. You're so organized. The clouds float freely in the sky. Meanwhile, the trees watch them confidently. The wooden desk sits reliably, supporting a pot full of food and love.
Oh. Thank you.
Thank you, Talita.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
William and Fernanda, what did you guys do?
We did something else. I think it's my fault. I misunderstood the directions. I thought it was about each sentence was gonna be about a different thing, either a concrete thing or an emotion. So we thought about a mirror, and we have the shallow mirage of image. Can the mirror see itself? Does love reflect emptiness? And that's it.
Nice. Thank you. And was that both yours and William's work together?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Thank you so much. And yeah, everybody had their own interpretation, and I realize, all are good. And I'm glad that you were able to produce something. Now, I do actually have one more activity left. Maybe we're going to go slightly over. But hopefully you can continue. I'm going to simply share my screen. This is the easiest way. Oops, the easiest way to do it. Share screen, is it not? What's happening? That's very strange. Ah, here we go. Sorry, it's all going wrong today. So this time is time to work on your own. I have some images here on the screen. I'd like you to choose an image and simply think to yourself and ask yourself these questions I have on the left. So, how old are you? Or how young? Where are you? What do you feel like on the outside? What do you feel like on the inside? Who handles you? So maybe think about that for 1 minute, please. And now imagine yourself as this object and write a short poem, a few sentences, a piece of prose. 3 minutes. Okay, 1 more minute. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing and ask you to wrap up your sentence. And then I'm going to ask who would like to share. Again, not obligatory. But if you would like to, we would love to hear. I think I can see William's hand. Please unmute yourself, Will.
I am old and of no age. I am anywhere outside. I am hard, red, and rusted. Inside me, empty space. I am open twice a day. I contain a flow of messages, of hopes and griefs, proposals, denials, rejection slips.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks, Will. Who's next? Charlene?
Okay. I am timeless, connecting the dots between countries and people. Used and sometimes violated, I stand on street corners signaling a gateway to foreign lands. Everyone passes by and I am often neglected by many. But those who use me get to share in stories and offerings that they waited in anticipation for.
Thank you.
Okay. Age is meaningless in here, so long air moves the serpentine. It matters not which hand touched me, for notes will sound in spite of key.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Talita.
You're brand new, just got to the emergency room. People feel safe when they see you. You allow wonderful things to happen. For humans to touch other humans and help them, they're grateful. They see value in you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Wendy, would you like to share?
I am ageless. I am everywhere. You can see me all around you. You just need to take a look. Words can easily hurt me, but I will always forgive. Handle me with care, because I can easily break.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And that wraps up the Playful Poetry session for today. Thank you for joining. And I think most of you are members or have joined the pilot of the Creative Writing Club this month, April, and we will continue through to May. There will be maybe some slight changes to the schedule, but we will definitely be reading, discussing, and writing. More information on the website, shareyourstorywithconfidence.com. And all there is to say is thank you and good night.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Guys.
guys.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
Really great to see
Bye.
you.
Thank you. Good
Have a
night,
good evening
everyone.
and have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.